and welcome to a brand new episode of Weekend Out. My name is Gaurav. नाम तो सुना होगा. See, whenever I say नाम तो सुना होगा, a lot of people have come to me and said कि Gaurav यार, you're so filmy. How can you say नाम तो सुना होगा? But really, honestly, tell me, even the most non-filmy person on earth has at one point used a filmy dialogue to make things more impactful. The one that's doing the rounds right now and which is being used a lot these days is एक बार जो मैंने कमिटमेंट कर दी तो फिर मैं अपने आप की भी नहीं सुनता. There are such dialogues in Hollywood as well, like Hasta la vista, baby. Right? So Hollywood और Bollywood की जब बात चल रही है तो there's another general perception that people have is that Bollywood copies from Hollywood. Well, some things like this have happened in the past, but it doesn't work only one way. There are official remakes of some Bollywood films as well that have been made in Hollywood. Like for example, there's a film called Chances Are. It's an official remake of a film called Karz, Rishi Kapoor wali Karz. Even Ben Kingsley की जो film थी, Common Man, was actually an official remake of the Indian Bollywood film called A Wednesday. So it works both ways. And what I'm going to tell you now also should work for both ways because one Indian producer is making a Hollywood film as well. Vidhu Vinod Chopra is making his first Hollywood film. It's called, in fact, he's made this film already. Now it's out in theaters, and so far the response that this film has garnered is also fantastic. This film is called Broken Horses.
Broken horse is a horse that's, when you tame a horse, you call him a broken horse. It's like all those guys who came to India, to the Taj and blew up Taj. All those guys were broken horses because they were tamed. They were made to believe in a certain thing. Same way the character in the film Buddy is a broken horse. He's been brainwashed by, Vincent D'Onofrio's character.
That I'll look after my brother and never let anyone hurt him.
He's a completely tamed and it's like, so that's what the film is about. It's about a broken horse, and somewhere we are all broken horses. See, when we are kids, we do everything. We laugh, we cry. As we grow up, we become more and more civilized, and we are all broken horses, really, in a way. It was like as if I'd come out of film school one more time and I was starting my first film ever. I'm Broken Horses, I feel like it's my first film ever and I'm just out of film school. Because this has nothing to do, there's nothing common between this film and what I've done in India.
It's time for us to move from Hollywood and come back to where we belong, full desi style Bollywood. अभी हम बात कर रहे थे कुछ heroes के dialogues की that have become so popular that people start using it in their daily lives. But heroes के dialogues are not the only ones that are repeated. Villains in Bollywood have also had dialogues that have been legendary, like Mugambo, Khush hua. For the longest time, I used to think my dad's name was Mugambo because whenever he was happy with me, he would look at me and say, Mugambo, Khush hua. Only later did I realize that Mugambo is not my dad, it's actually somebody else. But ऐसे कई सारे villains हैं that have left their mark, and one of the biggest villains, I think, in the Indian film industry has been Gabbar. And now, Gabbar is back in form of an Akshay Kumar starrer. In fact, while Akshay Kumar was in Dubai, we caught up with him, and this is what he had to say about the film.
ना ये सरकारी है, ना गैर कानूनी, ना ये नेता है, ना कोई टेररिस्ट. काम से हीरो, नाम से विलन. ये है गब्बर.
Gabbar is actually a common man who has a family. Kareena Kapoor plays my wife. She's done a small cameo role. Who is hit by corruption. As you know, a lot of common people are being hit by corruption in their own ways. How to face it? What I bring to table is I tell them कि हमारी जो ऑडियंस है, हमारे जो लोग हैं, उनमें डर पैदा करो लॉ का।
सीबीआई लेवल की इंक्वायरी की है इस गब्बर ने। गब्बर? Who is this Gabbar?
We need somebody to catch a stick in his hand and beat the shit out of them.
अब गब्बर का PWD चलेगा, पावर वाला डंडा।
Because otherwise there won't be anything. One of my friend was telling me that he broke a signal. The police caught him, removed his hair. Yeah, he was telling me. And he says, after that day, I look at a signal and I stop. लाल ग्रीन कुछ भी हो मैं रुकता हूँ, लाल ग्रीन हुआ तो मैं निकलना शुरू हुआ।
50-50 कोस दूर जब कोई रिश्वत लेता है तो सब कहते हैं मत ले वरना गब्बर आ जाएगा।
We have the law. All we need is that more power, the scare. Well, that is why it is called the word law. And that is what Gabbar means.
रिश्वत ली तो गब्बर मार देगा, नहीं ली तो मैं मार दूंगा।
I would even tell people that stop doing candle march and all. It's useless. It's rather better that you do it yourself. You make the change, and otherwise nothing, no change is going to happen. Things are changing, and Gabbar is another way of looking at how to bring changes.
आप में से गब्बर कौन है? कौन है गब्बर?
अब अक्षय कुमार का एक फॉर्मूला है कि वो हर 2-3 फिल्म के बाद एक ब्रेक लेते हैं जहां अपनी फैमिली के साथ छुट्टी मनाते हैं। अब मैं अक्षय कुमार तो हूं नहीं, दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव डिसाइडेड दैट आफ्टर every 1 or 2 stories I will take a short break, but my break is really short. When I come back after the break, I've got some very interesting stories to share with you.